Here are some lesser-known facts about the American Civil War. 1. Letters and diaries played an important role during the Civil War. Soldiers frequently wrote letters to their families. These letters provided crucial updates from the front lines and are now valuable sources for understanding the human side of the war. 2. Balloons were used in the war for the first time. Balloons were used for reconnaissance in the Civil War. The Union Army employed balloons to observe enemy movements and for communication, making early aerial reconnaissance possible. 3. Over 500. Women disguised themselves as men to fight. Women were not allowed to serve in the military at that time, but over 500 women disguised themselves as men to fight on the front lines, a fact that remained hidden for many years. 4. Heat waves and diseases were major issues. Heat waves and disease outbreaks claimed many lives during the war. Diseases like malaria and dysentery accounted for a large portion of casualties. It was considered one of the first modern wars. The Civil War was one of the first wars to use railroads for transport, telegraphs for communication, and even ironclad ships, making it a precursor to modern warfare methods. 5. Black soldiers fought for the first time. The Civil War was the first conflict in which African Americans were allowed to serve in the U.S. military, approximately 180,000. Black soldiers fought for the Union Army. 6. The First War. Photos were published. The Civil War marked the birth of war photography. Matthew Brady and his team took photos from the front lines, allowing the public to see the harsh realities of war. 7. The war greatly transformed the economy. The North invested heavily in industry and railroads during the war. These investments accelerated the United States' path toward the Industrial Revolution after the war. 8. Most soldiers were farmers. A large portion of the soldiers in both the Union and Confederate armies were farmers. They were young, inexperienced, and untrained, making their adaptation to military life challenging. The American Civil War was not just a battle between the North and South, but a period that deeply transformed American society's social, economic, and technological aspects.